Hey guys, is this another music video? If it's my channel, I can do what I want. So I need to take my photo for my uni student card. So when I'm waiting for that to dry my hair because I just had a shower, I'm just gonna crank out a quick old Oasis singles tier list because believe it or not, who is the best band of all time? That's correct, it is Oasis. So, today is gonna be the day. I'm gonna tier list all of the Oasis singles, and then maybe the albums on a later date, but this is... Alright, so the first one is the Don't Look Back in Anger EP single, which is going straight into S tier. I feel like over musically, this one has the best diversity. All the tracks could easily be the A side, but it like on any other EP that they've done. But Don't Look Back in Anger is literally Don't Look Back in Anger, which you can't really compare to. I think Underneath the Sky is the best B-side in the 90s era, in my opinion. And Come On and Feel the Noise is just fucking great. And it would, in my opinion, be the... I don't know, I'm doing this on the fly. It's either the best, but it could be so much better if Step Out was done with Liam Gallagher's vocals, because Noel's vocals seem so much cleaner than Liam's. And just listen to Liam's, holy fuck, he growls them. You can feel the emotion behind it, it's incredible. Shock of Lightning is a difficult one to rate because it's kind of only the single by itself, but the other ones they're Falling Down fucking remix, and no one likes a fucking remix really. But on general, Shock of the Lightning, I feel like it got released at the wrong time. I feel like if it was released during the time of Heathen Chemistry, it would be just a better album overall, because in my opinion with Heathen Chemistry, all the songs that weren't singles kind of just all blend into the same thing. But Shock of the Lightning would go B or C, B or C. I'll put it for C for now. But the Do You Know What I Mean EP, easy S tier. I think Stay Young also may be the best. Oh my god, bro, the B-sides are holy fuck. Do You Know What I Mean is just such an epic song. They just abused a production budget. You watch the music video, it's like, holy fuck, the noise, blah blah blah, everything is really top tier. But Stay Young, I feel like it encapsulates that feeling that early Oasis kind of captured, but in a different style of music. It's more clean, it's not as raw as all of the Definitely Maybe, and that's why I really love Stay Young. And they also covered David Bowie's Heroes, which in my opinion isn't as good, because David Bowie's Heroes is more like of an ethereal kind of like music to listen to when you're high, kind of like Champagne Supernova, but it's kind of like a more rocked out short version. And I feel like because it is Oasis and Noel's vocals are too clean, I feel like if Liam did the vocals for Heroes cover, it would be a lot better. But Andrew Child demo is also alright. Falling Down, I feel like is a worse song. It's not a bad song, I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. It's not as good as Shock of the Lightning, because Shock of the Lightning is one of the first Oasis songs I listened to, because I was down south and I bought Dig Out Your Soul CD for $10 and I listened to that and was like, you know, that's good. But Falling Down, I feel like genuinely is it's a better in the package of the single, because it's got a better B-side with Those Swollen Hand Blues, but it has 2 other fucking remixes, which is so stupid, but because of that, it's just a really good B-side. It's either B or C, but now I'll just leave it in C. Anyway, now we've got Go Let It Out, which kind of marks the turning point. There weren't, after 1999 all around the world, Oasis kind of just never did 4 singles, like, and 3 B-sides ever again. They really only did 3. But besides that, I think Go Let It Out is I feel like every single song on the Go Let It Out single is so fucking good. I do think, but the A-side by itself is one of the best songs Oasis has ever done, and on a specific day I might say it is my favourite song. It's just such a fucking tune to blurt out. Just rocks the fuck out of it. Let's All Make Believe, really, really good. Underrated B-side. Might be the best B-side of the 2000s era. And As Long As There Are Cigarettes in Hell is such a good underrated song. It was the first B-side that I listened to in the 2000s because I've already like kind of heard Let's All Make Believe. It's so underrated. Like, it's just got this chill, nice, somber like atmosphere, but the lyrics are kind of deep. It's a very chill, mellow song, and I really do like it. Got cigarettes in hell. I'm Out of Time is also very similar to Chocolate Lightning, as it only has remixes and no actual B-side songs. But I'm Out of Time is a really good song, but I don't think it's as strong as the Chocolate Lightning. I feel like on this day, Chocolate Lightning is better. It just depends what mood I am, because I'm Out of Time is more somber and the Chocolate Lightning is like fucking rock it out, you know? I think Let There Be Love is okay. I feel like, see, when I listened to it, it was kind of like, same like 2000s Oasis sound, and I'm more geared towards the Britpop-y chords of Oasis. I still like modern Oasis, but I don't know, I feel like Let There Be Love's okay. I also feel like the live track of Rock and Roll Star, bro, Liam's vocals are on the brink of dying. Shit good. And the B-side's just okay. I don't think it's as good as Long As There Are Cigarettes in Hell, which I feel like, no, Let's All Make Believe is like, it should be an A-side, so I'm like not comparing it. But if we're comparing As Long As There Are Cigarettes in Hell with comparing it to Sitting on Silence on My Own, I feel like it's just okay. Alright, this one's Little by Little, which in my opinion is just an okay song. I feel like I'm going to move, what one is it? Falling Down to B tier. But Little by Little, not my personal favourite song. It's okay on Heathen Chemistry. I like it because it's more different than the other like tracks that aren't singles on the album. The fucking live track is Death, so that's why it's in C tier. Anyway. Live Forever, in my opinion, is literally the best written song of all time. It's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay. And Cloudburst is such a fucking good B-side, and I can't believe it wasn't put on the master plan. I listened to it a lot the other day, and I was like, holy fuck, this song fucking rocks. Up in the Sky acoustic. If yet again, if Liam did it, then it would be higher.
up in the sky, learning to fly. Tell me how high do you think you'd go before you start falling?
That's why I think Live Forever is just below, do you know what I mean? Because there's also like there's a live track of Supersonic, which is essentially like the Supersonic single, but with just a crowd in the background. Lord Don't Slow Me Down. Fucking let Liam sing it, man. Don't Look Back. Lord Don't Slow Me Down and 2 live tracks. It's not great. I mean, if Liam sung it, it would just be so much better. The Importance of Being Idle, I think, is a well-rated track. It has 3 B-sides, so I might put it in A tier. No, 2 B-sides, which are just okay. Like they are, you can listen to them and think they're written for B-sides. But The Importance of Being Idle, I got really mixed feelings about because it's kind of like a side. It sounds like a side project Oasis, right? It doesn't sound like an Oasis song. Anyway, now we've got All Around the World, which is the easiest S tier. Just thinking where to put it. Is it better than Do You Know What I Mean? Such a beautiful song, 9 minutes, but I think The Fame is one of the most underrated B-sides. To be ever written. It's such a great song. Flashbacks, also okay. Flashbacks is also a good song, and Street Fighting Man I feel like is better. It's good. Also Unfucking Great, Cigarettes and Alcohol is better than Do You Know What I Mean? Because Cigarettes and Alcohol, amazing song. It's my hangover song. Beautiful song. Fade Away, also the most like that. I love Fade Away. I think it's just such a punk rock song, and it also makes you feel like you can run through a wall. But then you've got like a melancholy, it's not, the lyrics are melancholy, but the song rocks. It just makes you feel shit. I don't know how to describe it like the other songs, but Listen Up and I'm the Walrus, You Can't Be. Like, it's just, I'm the Walrus, you know. And then we've got Little by Little and She Is Love with My Generation, which is A. I know it's a double A side, but the My Generation cover is fucking great. And I really like She Is Love. I feel like it's the most underrated song on Heathen Chemistry because it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. It's not. Now we've got Roll With It, which is higher than Go Let It Out. I don't like the live track that's on it. I feel like another B-side on it would have made it S tier. But Roll With It is such a tune. I feel like it's really underrated because it's in What's the Story, and just every single song on that album is a fucking tune. But Rocking Chair I really like, and It's Better People is just okay. But overall, A tier, it's fucking great. Some might say easy S tier. Is it better? Yes it is, it's better than Cigarettes and Alcohol. Is it better than... Fuck, I need to think about that one more. Some might say it's a mood song. In the mood, I'm like, holy fuck, what a song. But then you've got Aqueous. Holy shit. How's that a B-side? Should be the opening track on fucking Morning Glory. And you've got Talk Tonight, which is like, you hear wait a second, one second. So you're like, you're in your room, you're 3 AM depression, and then you hear, bruh, you know it's over for you. It's over. Tears. And Head Shrinker, it's like Fade Away V2, but it's not like a copy, you know? It's really fucking good. Anyway, we've got Where It All Began with Supersonic. Is it S? No, it's not. I really love Supersonic. It's just like, I can't believe the fact that they wrote that in 30 minutes blows my mind every time I hear it. I Will Believe is such an underrated song. I love it. Like, especially my favorite part from it is just, it's a couple notes. It's the most underrated part.
I don't know my own mind. Won't you let me be?
It just encapsulates that sense of freedom and that Britpop that I love of Oasis. and Take Me Away.
Post Lucas, I absolutely adore Take Me Away, and Supersonic is S tier because of that.
Songbird. Songbird, I love this song. It's literally 2 chords, but it's such a beautiful song. The piano gets me every time. It's such a wholesome little song that Liam wrote. The B-side, I forget the name of, but you got Songbird and then you listen to that and it's such a clash of like emotions and it just sounds so different and that's why I like it. It's kind of like a mess, but then you got Columbia live and it's like fucking hell, Liam's vocals are dying. But C or B, because of the live track I put it in C, so it's only essentially got one good B-side on it and the A-side's quite good. Stand By Me is not as good as Live Forever. Stand By Me was my favourite Be Here Now track and now it's over. I think I know, but I still really love it. I'm Going No, it's got Going Nowhere, fuck. I'm just gonna leave it there. My Sister Lover, also a really, really good track. The whole thing's just fucking great. And now I think this is the most underrated one. It's not as good as Supersonic. Stop Crying Your Heart Out single is so underrated. Thank You for the Good Times reminds me of David Bowie's Heroes. Just the guitar, like the underlying guitar, I don't know why, it just gets me. And Shout It Out Loud is such a beautiful acoustic song that like it reminds me of Do You Want to Be a Spaceman? You know, that's why I love that. And Stop Crying Your Heart Out, I feel like if we're doing it just on A-sides, Stop Crying Your Heart Out would be like 4th or 5th. I love it so much. I never used to like it, but then I listened to the whole thing a couple times over and it just grew on me. I was like, holy fuck, the emotion here is unbelievable. Anyway, then we've got Sunday Morning Call, which is better than The Importance of Being Idle. I really love this song. I listen to this album at work and I just associate it with it. I'm working on a Sunday and you hear this song, it's like, I like a sense of nostalgia, I assume. And the B-sides are also really strong. That's what I really got to say with it. The single cover also annoys me. That's just in general for past all this time period, you know. The Hindu Times, in my opinion, I don't particularly like it. I don't like the single, but the B-sides are really, really strong. So there, I feel like that's good. The B-sides, Just Getting Older and Idler's Dream are really good songs, and Hindu Times, if I'm listening to it, I won't skip it, but I don't think it's like as good as people say it is, but it's still a good song. And then you've got Let There Be Love, which is very mid. It's just, it grew up. With Oasis songs, I gotta listen to them over and over again to let them grow on me. But, you know, this one hasn't as of yet. It's B. Helter Skelter is, I feel like, underrated, and Monroe Road is really good. All the B-sides in the Standing on the Shoulders of Giants era are really strong.
Post Lucas here. I actually listened to Monroe Road properly, and this version here, actually, above Songbird.
But now I've got Wonderwall, which is, yeah. It would be higher if the Swamp, but the Swamp song is such a good intro tune. I never liked it, and then I watched this clip. And then I really fucking loved it. But the Master Plan is just such a strong song, and it's Wonderwall, man. Like, it is Wonderwall. I don't care, it's a meme, right? But the reason it is a meme is because it's just such a strong song. It's really good. And Round Our Way is very, very underrated. But it's only underrated because it's compared to Wonderwall and the Master Plan. But Wonderwall is so good. It's not as good as Seas and Alcohol because Listen Up is a tune. But the Master Plan is also a tune. So, ST is just fuck, I don't know. Lila, I feel like is okay. Is it B or is it A? I feel like, at least it's got 3 singles, and Eyeball Tickler is a tune. So I'll put it in B. I don't think it's not as good as Little by Little and She Is Love, because my generation is really fucking strong. Shaker Maker is not an S, because it's I feel like out of all the Oasis songs, this one has definitely suffered it being a product of its time. I still really like it. I love the this part. Do You Want to Be a Spaceman is literally 4 chords, but I feel like I feel like it is the most underrated Oasis B-side. Bring It On Down live, which is essentially just the live track with a bit of fucking noise in the background, and a live demo is, I think it's less than Supersonic then, or it's less than, it's there then. A live, it's a nice product at the time, but compared to I Will Believe, it's not as strong. You've got Whatever, which is S. It's better than. Fuck, this is so hard to order. Yeah, Whatever there. Whatever, great song. I can't really say much about it that hasn't been said. I know Slide Away is on it, but if that's your first Oasis EP, it's not too bad. But because of that, I think, but it's got Half the World Away on it. And It's Good to Be Free. And Half the World Away is such a beautiful song. Yeah, I feel like because of Half the World Away and Good to Be Free, it's kind of redeemed it. But that's all of them. And we've got the non-US ones. The non-UK ones. Champagne Supernova by itself is an S tier of a song. So fucking good. Rock and Roll Star is A tier. It would be A in my opinion. It's good, but I think this one's Morning Glory. Morning Glory is a tune of a tune. I think this one's Aqueous, which is an S as well. I don't know what this one is, and I think this one might be Don't Go Away. So Don't Go Away is just below Rock and Roll Star. I've listened to Rock and Roll Star too much. Mate, fuck knows, this one's just going there. Overall, that's the tier list.